Hi, in this segment, let's explore what the examiners are looking for in a PhD thesis. I went through a lot of university databases to answer this question. And in this video, I have distilled the essence of the findings. As you embark on your PhD journey, it's always good to begin with the end in mind. It's always good to know the examiner's expectations. It will provide you a clear direction, a compass for a hassle-free journey. So when you look at the evaluation indices, it's essentially the same. But you can precisely pin down 10 important aspects of what you call the 10 commandments. The first thing that the examiner is looking for in a PhD thesis is the title. Is the title technically sound? Is it technically correct? Because I have come across occasions where the DC members do challenge the topic even during the pre-viva stages. So you need to get the topic absolutely precise. The second thing is the problem statement in your thesis. Has the researcher articulated the problem statement clearly? Is it worth investigating? Thirdly, theoretical background. Is it suitable? Has the researcher, has he or she written a strong rationale as to why they have chosen that particular theory or the conceptual background? Have they understood the theory very deeply? So once the examiner looks at that section, they'll easily find out if the researcher has understood the theory very deeply. Because I have again come across occasions where research scholars do choose a particular theory and kind of plonk it into their study. So the fourth commandment is about your review of literature. Is it really comprehensive? Or your citations very recent, or their recent citations? And are there seminal works in your field? As the researcher understood who are the leading players in the industry, leading players in the domain. So most importantly, has the research scholar analyzed the literature critically? Is not just giving a long list, but is the review of literature critical? So that is the fourth aspect. And the fifth commandment is the originality or the novelty of the work. So I have done a different video of what constitutes originality and novelty in research, because the term novelty could vary from domain to domain. So I have just given the link in the description box below. You can check that video. So the fifth important aspect is the novelty. Has the researcher established that novelty? And then the sixth commandment is it actually well written? Is the writing very coherent? Is it logical? Is there flow in that? Has the researcher used precise vocabulary? Are there jargons in it? Even if you have used some key terms, are they properly defined if you have used technical terms in your work? So the seventh commandment pertains to the design of the study. Is the design suitable to that study, regardless of the design you choose, whether it is qualitative or quantitative or whatever? Is the design suitable to answer your research questions? So the eighth commandment is, are the results are the results reported accurately? Are they rich? Are they convincing? Or in case of descriptive research, or your interpretations very rich? Do they open up new vistas or new concepts? So your results or your interpretations. And the ninth commandment relates to your contribution to the field. Have you made a significant contribution? Have you justified that contribution? And eventually, the examiners look for citations in your thesis. Or the citations reported accurately? or they're very consistent, or they're properly formatted. For instance, if a researcher is using an APA style, as he stuck to the APA manual, so the examiner will be very clear about such things, and they're very particular about citations. The in-text and the end citations should match. And looking at the quality of your citations, people usually assess the quality of your work. So to put it in a nutshell, what the examiners are looking for is your title, your research questions, your objectives, your research design, your findings. So all of these concepts should be properly aligned. It should sync. Essentially, they should all talk about a single concept without a deviation. So I hope you found these 10 commandments useful. So as I said, commandment 1 is about the title. Commandment 2 is about the problem, is it worth investigating? And thirdly, it's about the theoretical framework. The fourth commandment pertains to the review of literature. The fifth one is about the originality or novelty in your work. And the sixth one is your writing style. And the seventh one is your design. And the eighth one, which we spoke about, are the results if they are convincing. And the ninth one is your contribution. And the 10th one is the citations. Not necessarily in this order, but these are the some of the important segments or the ingredients which makes a good thesis. So I believe that I have just given you a roadmap. Although knowing the examiner's expectations is not going to provide wings to your thoughts, I believe that it is just going to give you a clear framework on your quest to your PhD. In the next video, I'll do a short, a demo on a sample evaluation matrix on thesis evaluation. Thank you for watching.